Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into tractable. 15 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Meek, which means submissive. Meek. For example, they used to call her Miss Mouse because she was so meek and mild. Number 2. Docile, which means ready to accept control or instruction. Docile. For example, Alex was of a docile nature and readily deferred to his parents. Number 3. Manageable, which means able to be controlled or dealt with without difficulty. Manageable. For example, a manageable amount of work. Number 4. Tame, which means of a person willing to cooperate. Tame. For example, a bunch of demoralized, tame civil servants always looking over their shoulders. Number 5. Persuadable, which means easily persuaded. Persuadable. For example, they need to identify the most persuadable voters. Number 6. Passive, which means accepting or allowing what happens or what others do, without active response or resistance. Passive. For example, the women were portrayed as passive victims. Number 7. Submissive, which means ready to conform to the authority or will of others. Submissive. For example, a submissive, almost sheep-like people. Number 8. Amenable, which means open and responsive to suggestion. Amenable. For example, an easygoing, amenable child. Number 9. Deferential, which means showing deference. Deferential. For example, a deferential Batman. Number 10. Obedient, which means complying or willing to comply with an order or request. Obedient. For example, a docile and obedient dog. Number 11. Biddable, which means meekly ready to accept and follow instructions. Biddable. For example, a biddable, sweet-natured child. Number 12. Complacent, which means willing to please others or to accept what they do or say without protest. Complacent. For example, there are too many complacent doctors signing sick notes. Number 13. Compliant, which means disposed to agree with others or obey rules, especially to an excessive degree. Compliant. For example, a compliant labor force. Number 14. Malleable, which means easily influenced. Malleable. For example, they are as malleable and easily led as sheep. If you have better examples in mind, please share them in the comment section below. Also, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.